Welcome back to another episode of the Lisbon Sessions. In this episode, Susana Yang emphasizes the importance of CMVM regulation.
Moving on, Susana, to sort of funds. I'm finding the fact that the CMVM regulates the investment fund shows that the Portuguese government takes the investor experience seriously. They want to make sure that funds are properly regulated, or what have the systems and controls, processes, reporting duties, etc., etc., so that the group of investors that are giving their money over for 5-7 years, investing it in essential infrastructure, etc., those funds are going to do a good job, and there's protections. Do you think that environment outweighs the other options, first of all, out there in Europe? Do you think the Italian visa, Greece, the Spanish one before, do you think that gives a good weight that investors considering it can say, well, look, this is properly regulated, this is really, they take this very seriously in terms of where the money goes, what it does?
Yeah, I think so. Of course, there are always like individual consideration. They want to invest in this type of asset, that type of asset. But one of the advantage of the Portugal Golden Visa is it's a fund base, so it's easier to manage. Actually, the investor, they don't have to manage everything because they're managed by professional fund manager, and they are highly regulated. It's not like investing in a startup, like as in the Italy Golden Visa.
That's true.
Or property, which not regulated. So and also because the variety of funds that we have in the market in the Portugal Golden Visa really gives the investor a choice of what they want to invest in. We have so many different industries,
of course,
and then they can diversify it within the 500K as well. So,
what are you finding at the moment? Because these things always go in trends. Sort of people started with one fund, then I found there was a huge wave to loads and loads of funds, and maybe it's sort of coming back a little bit more. What are you finding at the moment in terms of diversification? How clients are building their Golden Visa portfolios?
I think most of our clients invest in 1 to 3 funds.
Okay.
1 to 3 funds, but there are always individuals that are really, I want to diverse as much as possible. I'm gonna invest in 5 funds, and there are like a few of them who diversify into 5 funds. But I think if you select carefully 1 to 3, it's reasonable.
Well, the only problem with going into 5 funds, everybody, is you have to talk to 5 people like me about how wonderful the fund is, and it can be a little bit exhausting.
Right.
I think, I would say 2 to 3 is probably our experience at New Frontiers. We're usually talking to clients that are maybe investing in another two funds, which is great. And the diversification, the choice, the industries, there's something out there for everybody. Really, there's something out there for everybody, and as I say, because of the fact the CMVM regulate it, Portugal takes it seriously. There's a duty of care there to investors. They want people to have a good experience, and I always say it's a fair program in that respect. Give us your money, put it in these sort of assets, help us as a country, but we'll protect you and help you as well.
Yeah, actually, because the market has so many funds, they're competing with each other. That's why they are very efficient. Like even when you talk about management fees, setup fees, or the asset that they invest in, it has to be attractive in order to have investors. So they're, I think, compared with other countries, Golden Visa, some of them like Hungary, they also have fund investment, but they only have like 2. So it's different. It's much more competitive and much more professionals here. Yeah.
I agree, and I think because there are so many funds, as I said, everybody's kind of very much aware of the professionalism, the accuracy, getting things right, making money for investors, reporting, etc., because otherwise you'll fall by the wayside. It's not a sort of closed shop with a couple of funds and people can behave how they want.
Right.
Susana, it's been an absolute pleasure. I think we've walked maybe 2-3 kilometers round the Praça. I think it might be time for a coffee. Thank you so much for coming on the sessions again and giving us your insights.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Yep. Let's do it again next time.
Viva Golden Visa, everybody. Get your application in today.